You guys hear me now? I sound like the. You guys hear me now? You guys hear me now? I sound like the. I sound like the Verizon commercial. All right, awesome. We're here, guys. We made it. What do you guys want to talk about? I actually have a few topics of my own, but I'm open to suggestions as well. Which hot toys I have pre-ordered? That Sadly, I have zero hot toys on pre-order. Yeah, but we can talk about which ones I would like to have for pre-order. Hey, it's working, and you're back. Yeah, it's working. It is a miracle. Yo, I don't know if you guys have tried to stream before, but this is more complicated than it should be. Honestly, this should be like, you want to stream? Yes, click here, boom, streaming, and and it's not. It's really complicated. You need encoders and a bunch of stuff. Anyways, I'm getting old. I'm getting old. I'm clashing with technology now. That didn't used to happen before. Hot Toys Fat Thor, my new Endgame Hulk. That's what you're about, huh? You're looking for that Fat Thor. Go ahead and order them. You'll regret not doing so. Yeah. Well, I have to. When it comes to collecting, I have come to notice. It has come to my attention that sometimes we make rush pre-orders and rush purchases because you like a character and then you rush to get it, and then afterwards a better version of that character shows up, or you're not that interested in that character anymore, and now you regret it a little bit. I haven't regret a single figure of the ones that I have, but there's some others that I could have gotten or I could have gotten without. I don't know. I'm sure that has happened to everybody. So now I'm being very careful when I pre-order something, when I buy something. I make sure that I really, really want that before I get it. So, and since I order from the sideshow, I have all the time in the world. If you look at here, you can still pre-order Doctor Strange, which has been out for a while now. You can still pre-order the Iron Spider, which has been out for a while. Captain America is in stock. So yeah, can't see my face. Yeah, sadly I don't have a webcam. Sorry about that. And so yeah, you have all the time in the world. So I am waiting to the very last minute so I can get my figures. So yeah. So Fat Thor, huh? Fat Thor is way more popular than I anticipated. A lot of people is really looking forward to Fat Thor. I cannot wait to see the figure how Hato is going to do that. Iron Man is hot stuff now. Yes, it is. And I wanted to. That's one of the points that I wanted to touch with you guys. Is where are you? It's right here. Thanos Mark A5 and Captain America. Wow, congratulations. Really cool. Those are like three top tier uh, figures right there. So when you come to Iron Man, it says additional accessories coming soon, as in plural. And we all know this is spoilers, guys. We hear spoilers, right? So we all know that we are going to be getting the gauntlet with the gems. That's perfectly fine. We know that's coming. But if but he had more stuff in the movie. He used, like, for example, when Hulk used the gauntlet to bring everybody back, he used this transparent shield to cover himself, and somebody else was standing next to him. I don't remember who it was now. I think it was like Hawkeye, somebody else. I don't remember now. Can't see any pic. You can't see the screen? You guys can see the screen? Say what? The hell's going on? Here you go. Hopefully that fix it. Oh, here we go. Excellent. So yeah, if you come to the, for example, to the Captain America figure, it says additional accessory coming soon, and it has two slots, and it means it's talking about a single accessory each. But this one over here, it says additional accessories, as in plural. So we're not gonna be just getting the gauntlet. This is what I take from it here. We're not just gonna be getting the gauntlet. We're going to be getting more than just the gauntlet, and that shield could be one of the things that that we're getting. Maybe we're getting another, some of the other cannons, or anything else that he used on the movie. Plural mean gauntlet, and shield. Only two. Wow. I wish it was more than that, because the price on this figure is really steep to getting just only two more. But hey, it's Iron Man, you know. Thor's hammer will be coming with Captain America. Yeah, yet um another reuse piece for Captain America. Captain America, everything is completely reused. So yeah. What do you guys think about Hawkeye? Anybody gonna be getting Hawkeye or Ronin, like the one that will come out separately for pre-order? Yeah, you think they're gonna do the same thing again? Wow, it better be loaded with accessories if they're gonna do that again. How about this guy? Is anybody gonna be getting this guy? Ronin pass, both for you. You're getting both. Oh my god! So you want to display both? I like how you gave me yourself a face palm. Wow, man! Wow, I thought I liked this figure. You like it even more than I do. I mean, I wish I could get both. I just don't have the money for it. Yeah. This guy comes loaded with a bunch of stuff, and we can still added more stuff to this guy if you wanted to. You guys think it would be cool to have like an arrow? You remember how he had Ant-Man on the tip of the arrow, but in this movie he shoots an arrow that has a light so he can see through the tunnel. That would be really cool. But it's such a small piece. Imagine just trying to add a battery or something like that to such a small piece with an arrow with a light on the tip. Contemplating running cat war machine. Should I get them all? That is a question only you can answer, my friend. I say all of them look amazing, except for War Machine. I will say hold down on War Machine because you have the new one coming out and you have the one from Infinity War, and so yeah, it's gonna be. It depends on which one you like. Do you like the digital camo from Infinity War, or do you like the more regular gray gunmetal gray from Endgame, or you might like the even bigger World Destroyer that is coming up. That's why you'll need to hold up. You cannot just jump on like, oh, War Machine is out, let me pre-order it, and then a month later they release the bigger War Machine that you like better, and I'm like, damn. You never had a Hawkeye? Well, man, you're in for a treat because Hawkeye is one of my favorite figures. You can do so much with it. Really, really cool. A lot. You can do a lot with that Hawkeye. And this one especially has it comes with so much that you're gonna be able to pose him extremely in many, many different poses. It's gonna be really, really cool. I'm scared that later duty, they will announce a new copy war machine. Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. Like, imagine they announce another cap later on. This time, a complete clean and pristine version, as I would like. That's why I don't pre-order day one anymore. Even though I say in my videos, that's day one pre-order. That's just excitement. I am not pre-ordering anything ever again. Day one. I would do that if I was to get like Big Bad Toy Store that doesn't they don't charge you, and then I wouldn't exploit that. I don't condone that. I wouldn't. But yeah, but if you're day one pre-ordering on Sideshow and then you repent later because you don't like the figure anymore, you like another figure better, or life hits you hard in a way that you cannot get that many figure, you have to cut down on figures, and now you're throwing away money on pre-orders. So yeah, the good thing about Sideshow is that, as you can see, late in the game, you can still get the figures, not a problem. So when you're 100% sure you want that figure, there are no more movies coming out like right now, and now you can make a really, really good decision. Unless you're like, screw it, I really like this version, and I'm gonna pre-order day one so I can get it earlier or something like that. And then that's it. You're not gonna repent. You really want that figure, and that is your figure, and you're 100% sure that you're gonna be getting it. So that's completely fine as well. But I try to avoid that because sometimes I'm like, that is my figure. And then 6 months later, I'm like, was that my figure? Really? So, yeah. And they can do anything they want. And now, with this being the latest, biggest Marvel movie in a long time, we have Far From Homecoming, which I'm really excited about. I cannot wait to. I am not going to be getting the new Spider Man with the black and red suit because it's way, way too close to the one, to the blue and red one that I already have, the tech suit. But the black suit, and really, I have my eye on that suit, and we are most definitely going to be getting that suit. Absolutely. I am trying to get all Spider-Mans, like completely different Spider-Mans. I'm really trying to go for that. What do you guys think? Far From Home before or after Endgame? What do you guys think about that? Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed on the screen time of the buff war machine. Me too, bro. Me too. Me too. And I am also scared for the color scheme, because if you can see like his torso and his head, he's gray, but his arms, he has like this Iron Patriot uh theme going on, and I really don't know what to think about it. I am super pumped about it, and I want to see it so I can file a strong opinion on it. I cannot wait to see. I cannot wait to see how big he really is, and how much is it gonna charge us for that. But yeah, if they're combining these two words with the red and blue and then gray, and I don't know when I see the complete figure. I don't know how it's gonna look. I am fingers crossed it's gonna look good. I'm really hoping to like it. So yeah, I can't really get a good look of the buff war machine. Now I could. I've been trying to look online to see somebody snap a picture here and there, but no, I can't. I can't find anything. I'm gonna have to go and watch the movie again, which I'm planning to do. I really want to watch it again. You should show us your collections. I have. I have a few videos of my collection. The latest one. Uh, it was from last year, but I had to move, and I don't have my collection up anymore. It's in storage. So yeah, not really pumped about that. I missed out on the tech suit, so I'll be getting the black and red suit. No, if you miss out, this is a complete must. Really, really a must. It looks amazing. It looks as good as the other one, and it's gonna be the latest and greatest. So black and red, really, really cool. But I do have the traditional white, traditional blue and red, so I'll be skipping that one. I'm going for the black one. For the, have you guys played the game that he's like Spider Cop onto the mission? That was really cool. So yeah, he's gonna be my Spider Cop. I think he looks really really cool. They say it's after Endgame, according to an article on Reddit. Yeah, but these people, they misdirect you on every possible way. The thing is that, as we discussed on the other live stream, they all of his friends, they remain the same age. So where all of his friends snap, it could possibly be random. Is random. Random doesn't have to be, oh no, half of your friends got snapped. That is not how random works. Random, it could be anything. It could be every single friend. It could be none of your friends. It could be 1 out of 10, because there's more people on Earth. There's more people in that school. So did all of his friends get snapped? So that's why they remain with the same age. Who knows? We're gonna have to see. Also, when Nick Fury, they walk into the room, and Nick Fury shoots a dart at Ned. He's like, "Oh, it's really nice to finally meet you." But they were on Tony Stark's um, funeral together, so he didn't get a chance then to meet him at the funeral. I don't know. I'm really doubting if this is after Endgame or before Endgame. Yeah, it really don't matter on the big screens. Yeah, simple answer. They all got snapped. They all the same age. Boom. End of story. It was confirmed by Marvel. Yeah, yeah, but the directors of the movie, they say like, no, the title of the movie has never been said on any other movie, and then yet it was said on the movie, as many people predicted. So they throw you off left and right. But it could be that there's actually after the snap, after everything that happened on Endgame. It could totally be. It's just that it's a little bit too much of a coincidence. There's like 7 or 8 of them, which is not when you compare to the grand scheme of things in the whole school. There's 1,000 students. So yeah, but all of them got snapped. A little bit of a coincidence for movie purposes, obviously. But it could totally be. It's random. Random is random. Random. It could be anybody. So yeah, it could totally be. But that the other thing is that what I just mentioned with the Nick Fury says to him, that could be deleted from the movie because they also fake the trailers. So you never know with Marvel and their trailers. Anyone picking up the PS4 suit? I also pre-ordered that one too. I would not be picking up that one because I'm trying as much as I can to be MCU only. So I have two exceptions, which they were a must for me, which was Deadpool, still Marvel at least, and X-Men: Days of Future Past Wolverine, which is an absolute must for me. Other than that, everything else is MCU. Because even though I have Ghost Rider, Daredevil, and Punisher, those are still considered MCU, even though they're not on the big movies on the big screen, but they're part of the MCU. So yeah, I pick up the PS4 soon. I like a boss, but it looks amazing. It really does. It really looks cool. I mean, when those two were showed up, I was like, man, it would be really cool to have like the PlayStation 4 exclusive edition and each one on either side. That would be really, really cool. That would be a really nice setup right there. It's after Endgame. Who made the suit though? Given that Iron Man is dead. You see questions. We have questions, and our questions need answers, and we're gonna get the answers in 2 months, right? When is this movie releasing? It's releasing in about 2 months. So yeah, I have another question for you guys from the movie this time around. Will you be getting the Mark 85 since I am really really looking. I'm just I wish I could. It's just too much money. I want to get it. I want to get it so bad. I want to get it so bad because I want that gauntlet with the gems. I'm all about that. I really, really want. And I also like how this suit it looks so much like muscles. I was not into the Mark 50. Like his straps here on his neck, they're too protruding too much for me. But this suit, it went back and forward at the same time. It went to the traditional suit, but it looks so muscular when the poses that Hot Toys has them on. Let me look it up here. They look really, really cool. I really like this pose right here. You can see how muscular he is over here on the shoulders, on the bicep. Really, really beautiful looking suit. I'm really, really digging this suit a lot. Sup, Rope? And I wish I could get it, and I'm gonna do my best to get it. But yeah, really, really, really amazing suit. I also like the paint job on this guy. It is incredible, really cool. Also, the faceplate on the suit. Let me see if I can get a close up. The faceplate, like this shape over here, is very reminiscent of the one that he used in the early comics on the 60s, and I like that. Amazing suit, amazing suit. Look at that pose right there. It's so natural. This pose is so natural. It looks really amazing. I am blown away by this. And you can see this is so shiny that you can see the studio they were taking the picture of. It was reflected here on the chest plate. Blown away. And the weathering here. Funny story. When I got my first Iron Man hot toy, and I saw all this weathering. I ordered it from China. And when I got to me and I saw all this weathering, I thought it was real. I thought it had rusted on a ship or something like that because the painting was so fucking good. And I had never had one in my hands. And I'm like, oh my God, what the hell happened? This is metal, this rusted on a ship. And then I went online and I saw a few reviews, and everybody had the same weathering on the same spots, and I'm like, okay, this is how it is. This is amazing. I was blown away. So yeah, I collect everything. I prefer Marvel, but that Batman Deluxe is a must, and World War II Deluxe, Wonder Woman. Uh, Deluxe is amazing. Yeah, I wish I collect everything, bro. I like DC. I like Back to the Future. Terminator is my favorite movie of all time. Terminator 2 and 1 as well, but two mostly. Terminator 2, I've seen that movie like a million times. I love that movie. So I imagine they have the figures, and I cannot get them because it will break my collection. So yeah, I have to keep my hands off those figures, but I wish I could collect all of that. And every day that passes, I can collect even less. Better days will come. I also pick up the Marvel Feature 5 Punisher War Machine. I think you haven't made a video on that yet. I have not made a video on that yet. I was on my little vacation. It came out of my little vacation. I have to work on that. I have to work on Qui-Gon Jinn. I have to work on him and a few other figures that are loose. So I have to get that. If you do get him, will you replace your current 46 for it? Oh my god, that is a really really difficult question because I love the 46. I really do. I don't even know how to. I don't even know what to do. I hate having duplicates of figures that look too much like each other. But that is going to be one of the hardest decisions in my life. I will have to do something like I did with like Peter Quill. Then I had him inside the shelves, and then I had him again on the top. I did the same with Rocket. That I had him on a shelf inside the details, and then I had him on the top. So kind of to differentiate like the two words, two different words. You know, like every time that I have somebody that doesn't fit anywhere, I just try to put it on the top to get to the diorama that I was trying to recreate. But yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. That is another thing why, besides the money and all that that this guy is going for, I love my 46 so much, and there are so many other figures that I want to get that I don't have, like Wasp or Captain Marvel or Nebula or Thanos. You know, I'm really looking forward to all those figures that I don't have in my collection, and this is one of the best Iron Mans, but it is yet another Iron Man with the same color scheme. So yeah, I will have to prioritize all of those other figures that I don't have, so I can go for a figure that for a character, I should say, that I already have. I don't have this figure, but I have the character. So yeah, really difficult choice to replace my 46 with this guy. Looks like the classic comic book suit. It does. It totally does. I love the Mark 50 and 85. And you go get him, boy. You go get him. Mark 85. I pick up two because I really dig the muscular look. Wow. You pick up two? God damn, bro. You're balling, man. I'm happy for you. It's really cool. If you can have two, maybe you can have one with the faces exposed as we see here, and the one with the completely head exposed is going to have the gauntlet with the gems light up or something like that. And then you can have the other one, I don't know, flying around or something with the helmet. That's going to be a really, really sweet setup. What about rescue? What about posting this guy back to back with the rescue as we saw in the movie? I am so excited about that. You see, guys, this is why I'm struggling here, because before getting this guy, I would get rescue. I would totally get rescue. I don't have. There hasn't been a rescue figure so far, so So yeah, every time a new figure comes out, it pushes this guy away. The same with Captain America. I would love to get this new Captain America, but there are more figures that I don't have, more characters that I don't have on my collection, and I have a decent enough Captain America. It might not be as good as this one, but my cap is decent, so I can work with it. But I don't have a freaking rescue on my collection. And I'll be all over that. That's gonna be amazing. I'm really, really looking to that rescue soon. So yeah, the Mark 50 is sleek. I can't wait to get it. But the Mark 85 is awesome. I was gonna get it, but after the movie, I said, "Fuck it, and go with it." Yeah, bro. Honestly, in my opinion, this one right here tops the Mark 50. Like when I saw the Mark 50, I was like, "Phew, thank God I don't have to replace my 46." But when this one came out, I was like, "No, no, why are you doing this to me?" This looks way too awesome. But yeah, I have to get my priorities straight. Love how in game they all got their classic cover. Yeah, they do. Everybody, it's went back and everybody got their classic. Really, really cool. Endgame is just a love letter to fans. This movie is just amazing in every possible way, and they're like, what do fans want to see here? And they just throw everything at it. They just throw America's ass. I'm surprised they didn't go with um, the Dorito joke that has been going on with Chris Evans for a long time. Everybody has their classic look. Cap has the scale. Iron Man has his color scheme. Rocket has the same. It's just a love letter. Every single Avenger, every single hero is coming out of that portal. It's just it's amazing. It's amazing. I really, really, really like this movie. I cannot get the music out of my head. It's playing on a loop on my head. That when everybody's just coming out of the portal, that Avengers theme, everybody coming out of the portal, it's sear into my brain, and I just every now and then when I'm just staring at the ceiling, it just starts playing on its own right there. Amazing, really, really amazing movie. Blown away. So cool. If you sell your 46, you will definitely have the money left over to consider. How much, considering how much is going on eBay? I'm sure, man. I'm sure. But I like my 46 a lot, big time. And I also have the Mark III, which they go from the same movie, and that's gonna be really cool. So yeah, Armor Thanos is inaccurate to the movie. I'm gonna wait for the Iron Man Gauntlet comes with Thanos for the next pre-order announcement. Yeah, Armor Thanos is inaccurate. Yeah, I saw a few people complaining about that. With Denobi 2, you probably guys know who Denobi 2 is. Big time collector on YouTuber. Really cool dude. But he was complaining about many other figures, which I understand that he needs it to be screen accurate. This is money. It's perfect. All right. But when it comes to the Hot Toys one, Hot Toys is giving you the option. Hey, do you want the screen accuracy or you want the gauntlet? You can go for both. You can go for your screen accuracy. All you have to do is remove the gauntlet, get one of his four different left hands that he has. Let's bring another one here, and you can have your accurate look. I don't see what's the big deal about that. You see, you have four hands to choose from, and I think that's perfectly fine. No problem. I am going for the inaccurate look, at least for a while. Maybe I'll get tired of the gauntlet or whatever and give him a regular hand, but I'm going for the completely inaccurate look with the gauntlet and all the gems. So, but if you want the accurate look, here you go. Four hands. I don't know what's the big deal. You double the drop rescue? No, no way, bro. They are totally making rescue. Hear me and rejoice. They are totally making rescue. Hot Toys is not gonna pass this opportunity to make another Iron Man looking figure. They won't. You will see. I totally dig my 46 Comstock more. The 46 is one of the best Iron Man figures. Yeah, it totally is, man. Really, really cool. But they they knew this guy was coming with this color scheme, and they released the 46 with the same color scheme, with the long yellow on his legs and on his arms. So I don't know. Hot Toys was trying to get ahead of the game and grab some money over there, and then trying to grab some more money over here. The good thing about all these figures is if you ever get tired of them, most of them, especially Iron Man, any Iron Man will sell for a good amount of money. So if you ever get tired of your 46 concept, you can just sell it and get the 85. That would be that would be really neat because they're so similar. It's just when it comes to the color scheme. Do you think they will redo Cap for the first Avengers? Man, I don't know. They could do it. Obviously, they could make it, but I don't know. Why would they do it? Well? Why would they do it? Let's think about it. They will do it because it's easy because they already have everything. They could totally do it, and they love doing that. They love doing. They love easy money. That's what they do. They don't want to do. They don't want to do Hawkeye with everything starting from scratch. New Hepsco, new everything. That's just too much money for them. They do it, so we can see we have a beautiful Hawkeye, but they don't like to do that. If they can just repaint Iron Man after Iron Man, and then they will make their money that way, and that's it. They will not make any other figure. But they if they anytime, like for example, like the Deadpool, did we really need it, like a ashy grape Deadpool? We didn't really need it, the ashy grape Deadpool. And yet it was just an easy repaint. They just came out with it, and then that's it. Put it out there, whoever wants it gets it and is happy with it. But yeah, I think they could totally make him again, since they have everything. They have done it in the past. So they could just release the exact same thing. Not a problem. They can do so much when this year that they're not gonna have Marvel movies. They're gonna be staring at our walls like, what do we do now? Hey, just start re-releasing everything. It's gonna be easy money for us. So they could totally do it. Think they're gonna announce Stealth Suit Cap later, like the one from the strike. That's another thing. Cap used the striker suit on this movie. I don't know, man. Saying I just the exact same sentence that I just said again. They can do anything, and they already done that suit. They could. I would hope they remake it because that suit was a nightmare to pose. As for some people, like a lot of people complaining about, I've never had it in my hands, but try to pose it. But I can see how restricted he was. If they could redo the suit to fit the body underneath, that would be really cool. So yeah, they can totally do that. You know what would be really cool? It would be really cool to have an all Steve Rogers head from the end of the movie and put it on that suit. That would be amazing. Because if you guys have read the comics, there's a storyline where he is all man Steve Rogers, and he's wearing that suit, and that would be amazing to have a representation from the movies with Chris Evans old age head in that suit. I think it's gonna look really really cool. That would be really neat if they release an all cap figure. They're gonna be dropping figures for year to the MCU. Yeah, bro, for sure. They're gonna be doing that for sure. I hate Endgame because it's going to be very expensive for my collection, and still need to get my ZL1 ready for the racetrack. And I do have an automotive channel. Yeah, bro. This is the this this hobby right here is very very difficult because we are torn. We are like, oh, I want this figure. Damn it, they didn't release it. And then they release the figure. You're like, damn it, they released this fucking figure, and now I have to get it. It's just this cycle that you constantly you can't stop yourself. You also follow the no, yeah, of course, bro. I follow the newbie. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Who doesn't follow the newbie? Really cool dude. I think we will get that Borky Iron picture. We will. We totally will. I haven't forgot about your request, Izar, for the Qui Gon Jinn. I'm working on it. Please, just give me some time. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it done. 100%. I stopped following Genoa 2 a week back after the whole Brent BS drama. What is that? Brent BS? I don't know what is that. I think since this is Cat last movie, I think Hot Toys will make him an Iron Man. What do you mean by that? Like the early versions of them? Oh, you will milk him. I can't fucking read for shit. It will milk him and I. Oh, totally, man. Totally. Totally. And I am still standing behind that. We need a new Hepskull. That Hepskull is completely outdated. I think Hot Toys down the line is gonna surprise us, and it's gonna be like, "Hey, sorry about that. That was just a placeholder. Here's the Hepskull," and it's gonna surprise us with a brand new unhelmeted Hepskull with the likeness to Chris Evans. How he looks on Endgame. This is not just an outdated Hepskull. This is not just an outdated head sculpt. He doesn't even look like that. That's not the hairstyle that he has on the movie. So it's completely inaccurate and not Hot Toys. You're charging way too much for this figure. This is a big iconic figure. Get it right. Get it right, Hot Toys. Come on. Do you think Iron Man is dead and probably Robert Downey Jr. contact ended? Does Hot Toys still have Robert Downey Jr. license to this? Of course they do. Of course they do. Do you think they're gonna just kill Iron Man? Do you think they're just gonna kill their golden goose? That's not gonna happen. They're gonna bring him back a way or another. And the next movie, two obviously not that the very next movie, but 2, 3 movies from now, the next Avenger, he's gonna show up. He's gonna be an AI. They're gonna go back in time. They're gonna do something. They're gonna bring this guy back. Guarantee you. Guarantee you they're gonna bring this guy back. No, not just that. Like for example, like movies like Back to the Future, they have the likeness to Michael J. Fox, and they're making him today, like 30 years later, they're making him. So this guy has been Iron Man for 10 years, and he just died, air quotes, on this movie, and he's making so much money out of these figures. You think he's gonna say, "Hey, no, I'm not in the movies anymore. Just give me back my license"? No, he just wants money, bro. He just wants money left and right. And he also, it's not all about money, right? But he wants to please the fans, and he knows that the fans like this, and that promotes more movies, so he gets more money when on the next movie comes out. And it's just this cycle, and that's how it works. And but yeah, no, we're gonna have his likeness for as long as Hot Toys wants to pay for his likeness, they're gonna have it, and they do want to do that because he's the best selling figure they have. So no, no problems there. Don't lose sleep over the Robert Downey Jr.'s like that. That's not gonna happen. We're gonna have it forever. Him and Retro Blasting got into a beach fight with each other. Oh man, that's not cool. I don't even know who Retro Blasting is, but I don't. I don't want to. I don't want to know. I don't want to know about that. Let's just whatever. If you don't get it now, it's gonna be a lot of money later. It totally will. It totally will. Yeah, man. But you have to. I have to make choices, man. I have to make choices. There's so many other figures I want. So many other figures I want. I can't. I can't. I can't imagine. Like just Cap and Iron Man. It's gonna be $600. $600 in two figures. That's crazy money. That is crazy money. It's more than that because Cap's 274 and this guy's four. It's almost $700. Almost $700. God damn it, bro! This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. But but hey, it's the game that we're playing, so we have to get along. Yeah, man, totally. Of course, I remember. I better have a diecast steel and a hammer. You will get your diecast steel and your hammer. Totally. We already have the hammer for a million figures, a million Thor figures before, and the last Captain America with the circular shield, which was the silver, it had a diecast shield. So I'm sure they're gonna do. They're gonna just get remake the exact same shield, but on this one with a different paint job. As we see here, it's gonna have the splatter on the shield, and then that's it. It's gonna be the exact same shield. So, do you? What do you guys think? Are we getting Wong? A figure Wong? Wong was super badass when Thanos start raining fire from the ships into his own troops and the Avengers, and just he went with this spell and he started protecting everybody, and then all of the others from the sanctum, from all of the sanctum centauros, they start doing the same from Kalmatash, and they just start creating all these mandalas to protect everybody. That scene was super cool. Wong has been in a few movies now. We meet Wong. Hot Toys, you're gonna have time to make him, and he was invited to Iron Man's wedding since Infinity War. So it'd be really, really cool if they release a Wong figure. And I think this time around, I think this unfortunate uh, lack of movies for next year is going to be really, really good for collecting. It's going to give us collectors just time to breathe, and at the same time it's going to give us so many figures that we wouldn't have gotten otherwise if they keep just popping out movies with more Captain Americas and more Iron Mans and more Black Widows, and we just keep getting the same characters over and over and over, which is fine because we're getting new looks and all that. But I am more about new characters getting done. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to all those characters that had not been done so far. And one is one of the figures that I really, really wish they make. It would be really cool to have a Wong. So yeah. Do you know Hot Toys reused the Mark 50 uh last 2 days ago? Announced the official Hot Toys Facebook. Think they're gonna reuse the old Iron Man later this year, just like the Hulk Buster being reused. Yeah, I checked on Hot Toys and they come up with this, and I'm like, why is this even here? I don't get it. Like, why are you here? You're not new. I really don't get why they're doing that. They're making him again. He's not even. Uh, I think you can still get him. Where are you? Right here. It's still up for pre-order. So I don't know why you're reusing him. He's not even out on their official distributor in North America and many other parts of the world. He's not out. So why the hell are you reusing him? I don't get that. I really don't. I got your back. I always try to buy two of everything. That would be so cool. That will be super cool to get two of everything, but it's tough, man. It's really tough out there. Hot Toys will do release all figures again because simply put, they sell. Yeah, of course, man. And even better, they've done it before. They've done it before. So it's just like a repaint for them. From 0% to 100%, do you think Hot Toys will release Vulture? Well, if we could, if we gonna, I don't even know how to put this. If we still had more Marvel figures coming out, like if next year we had like it was planned to have, we would get in Guardians of the Galaxy, and then we're gonna be getting Doctor Strange 2 and Black Widow or some other movie that we were planning to get next year. I would say no. I would say we have no chance of getting Vulture. But since we have this completely empty space, I think there's a chance, but it's a very small chance. Sadly, I am. That is my grail figure, having a Vulture. But I think they're gonna concentrate all their effort on this new movie, on this Endgame movie, on Infinity War. That's where the bulk of their work is gonna go. And then after that, they're gonna do the two Spider-Mans, the black suit and then the black and red suit. And then there was some leak about Mysterio. What do you guys know about that? If you guys can let me know, that'd be great. But I saw some leaks about Mysterio that they were making him. But I think if this movie is successful, I think we're gonna be seeing Mysterio. And I, I mean, I think that you should do the villain for every movie. You should. I mean, there's like they go two and two together, like right here. Imagine you have this guy, and then now you have this guy, and then Jello Jacket goes with Ant-Man, and then you absolutely need Vulture. You need Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp. You need Ronan for Guardians of the Galaxy. Come on, Hot Toys, you have to do all that. You have to do all that. Like the villains are as important as the heroes. There's the villains are the reason why we have heroes. If nobody does anything wrong, there's nothing to be safe. So we need the villains. We need this duality. We need this yin and yang to make all of this work. And posing wise, when you pose two people fighting, you don't want to pose two heroes fighting because that doesn't make much sense unless you're talking about Civil War or something like that. But usually that doesn't happen. Heroes are fighting villains, and that's why you need villains so you can pose them together on action poses and fighting each other. And I wish we could get Vulture, but he's something that gives me hope. These ridiculous prices that we have. I thought back with the prices that we had before, there's no way he was getting done because it was just like it's like Rhino. He was not gonna get done. Nobody's gonna pay for him. Nobody's gonna pay for Rhino. But this guy, this time around, we're getting these ridiculous prices, and we're like, "Whoa, this is so expensive," and then we just pay for it, and then that's it. And, we don't we don't make a big deal about it. Like we make a big deal about it, but we don't talk with our wallets. We talk with our mouth, right? We are like, "This is so expensive," and I'm guilty of this. I'm like, "This is extremely expensive." I am getting I'm getting one. Which is there which is not good when it comes to prices. But when it comes to a figure like Vulture, it's gonna be really good because Hotto is gonna be like, okay, they're ready, they're willing to pay these prices, so we can put a Vulture figure out, and they're gonna pay for it because there's so much work and effort and Vulture, and hopefully we get him out. I am willing. I said this in another video. I am willing to give out this guy's likeness in order to get this figure. Don't give me the head. Don't give me the head. I mean, I want it. I want the head, but just give me the helmet, and I'll be happy with. You don't even have to pay him to get the license for his likeness. Just give me the helmet, and I'll be happy with. I'll be happy camper. I'm not gonna be using the head anyways. So if you could get two, like you seem to like to do, Noble Joan, If you could get to, that would be really cool because you can have one on the floor with the head, the helmet on his hand, something like that, and then you can have the other one flying on the background, helmeted, wing stretch out. That would be really really sweet. But yeah, I wish we could get Vulture. I will get him. I will get him totally, totally. Really, really dream come true for that figure. So yeah, hoping we will get Fat Thor with Millionaire Stormbreakers. His Infinity War is triple their price now. Okay, if you see right here, where are you? Where are you? He's on waitlist, so you can join the waitlist if you want to get him now. Come to Sideshow. I don't know if you buy from Sideshow or not. But if you buy from Sideshow, come over here and get on the wait list. What is the worst that can happen? They're like, sorry, we didn't get a figure for you. That's it. That you didn't lose anything because you don't have to put money down for this. But if they get a figure for you, they'll be like, hey, we have a Thor figure for you for only 267. There you go. And then you can get your slim down Thor figure. But if you're more into the fat Thor Viking look, he will definitely. It's gonna come with both. He's gonna come with a Stormbreaker, and he's gonna come with Mjolnir, and yeah, he's coming. He's coming, guys, and it's gonna be it's gonna be really interesting and funny to see him on people's collection. I can't wait to see it. This is one of the figures that I'm most excited about, just to see it. I'm not getting him. I am not getting him, but I cannot wait to see how he looks. It's gonna be so funny having a superhero, which everybody has six packs. If you scroll down here, everybody has a six pack, and now this guy is gonna have a beer gut. It's gonna be really really funny. Oh man, thank you for giving me a little hope. Yeah, man, it's not a big hope, but it's just hope. We cannot lose hope. We can totally not lose hope. And that figure, I've been asking for that figure for a long long time, and 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 one day last year San Diego Comic Con, he was there, and I was blown away. I was blown away because I've been complaining like, "Hey, we should get this," and when I saw him, I was just like, "Wow, I can't believe they actually did it." And then we're just one step away. He just needs to go up for pre-order, and then that's it. We can totally get him. Hella from Hot Toys is one of the best. I got her. I got her. Really, really cool figure. I wish he come up with a second head sculpt though. I really was looking forward to the regular hair without the helmet look. If I had to choose between the two looks, obviously I'm going for the thorns. But it would be really nice to have the regular hair one. Either plastic or rooted hair don't matter to me. Um, Whatever they can make it look better. Um, but yeah, it's still a great figure to have. And mostly, even though if I didn't get the other head sculpt that I wanted, I was gonna pose her with the helmet most of the time, anyways, because that is like her traditional look from the comics. So that's how I want to see her. Don't forget Crossbones, man. Yeah, bro, totally. Really digging the design of it. Yeah. Sad we didn't get to see Crossbone in Endgame. Chance of Hot Toy making him is gonna be low. Yeah, bro, that's another figure. How difficult was to put out Crossbone? It was not that difficult. Crossbone is just a regular figure, which is minimum accessories. You could have get him out Hot Toys. Why do you back up on Crossbones, who is such a cool figure? Pose him fighting Cap, fighting Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow. It would have been really cool. It would have been really cool. I would totally get. I'm I'm as I want to have as balanced. I want my collection to be as balanced as possible. I want my collection to be full of colors. I want my collection to be full of figures that are completely different from each other in color, height, gender, on everything. I want big figures. I want really small figures. I want medium figures. I want females. I want guys. I want everything. It's just in every possible color. That's what you see on comic books. When you see these panels on comic books, that's what you see, and that's how I want my collection to look. Really, really cool. What happened? Don't rush Hot Toys. I won't. I won't. They're not watching my channel, so don't worry about it. What happened to Infinity War Bucky? I don't think Hot Toys can get that perfect head sculpt of the prototype right. I think he looks pretty good. I think he looks pretty good. I don't think. Where are you, Bucky? You're around here. Buggy, where are you? Yeah, here we go. I think he looks pretty good. I mean, from some angles, like this one right here, he looks like he's sad a little bit, and I don't like that. But when you see him from the side, like that picture right there, I really like it. So if I were to pose him in my collection and he's still that has the same expression and has not big tweaked from Hot Toys, I will try to get him like that. I will try him to get him look to the side so I can achieve this look. I don't think he's bad. I think he's really good. I think he's very decent figure. So yeah. Whenever I pre-order Hot Toys, I always close my eyes and tell myself, just gonna buy it to be happy and regret it later. Funny enough, I do the same thing. Yeah, bro, this is ridiculous. This hobby that we're in, we shouldn't be here. What are we doing? What are we doing with our life, with our money? We should be going on vacation somewhere to Bora Bora, someplace. Think I should get the four scale Joker, man. I hate those questions. That's completely up to you, bro. What can I say? I do you collect one fourth scales? Do you have any other fourth scale? Do you have the Batman fourth scale? Are you planning to get the Batman fourth scale? If your answer is yes to all of that, then yeah, of course, it looks amazing. It looks really cool. But I think you need a Batman to go with that Joker, a full scale Batman to go with that Joker, and then you're set. Unless you're a big time Joker fan and you do not need a Batman, and then you're just gonna have a full scale Joker together with I don't know Boba Fett. I don't know if you want to do that, or it's just him by himself. Uh, I know that I don't want to get a single full scale because I know they're in another realm, and we are already struggling in a 1/6 scale to get figures that we want. And a full scale is even harder to get figures. Uh, and they're more expensive. And then when you see a full scale figure up close, and then you look at your 1/6 scale, it looks like an action figure. And I know there are action figures, but you know what I'm talking about. It looks like a Marvel Legends. A regular Hot Toy, it looks like a Marvel Legends when you compare him to Hot Toys one full scale. They look so amazing, and they're so big. They look like proper. Um, they look like proper collectibles. My girlfriend just walked in. All right, guys, my beautiful girlfriend's here, and she wants to say something. Say hi. Say hi.
Hi guys.
She looks like a 7-year-old. She sounds like a 7-year-old. We're live. We're live.
Okay. I'm sorry. It's not.
Sorry about that, guys. So no, she sounds like a 7-year-old. She's not. um, she sounded. She doesn't sound. She usually doesn't sound like a 7-year-old. She just sounded when she walked in. She was like, "Hi, guys." But anyways, I'm gonna have to go, guys. This is gonna be a wrap for me. So
I'm
thank
32.
you
No,
all.
8 years old. I'm 32.
She's 32. She's an old lady now. So thank you guys for joining in. I'm gonna try to answer whatever of your chats that you left here for me. Just if you want to go back to the video after I post this, gonna be answering everything that I left here on answer. So yeah, guys, I have to go. The missus reclaims my presence. So thank you all very much for joining in, and I'll see you guys on the next stream. Take care. Don't be a stranger on the channel, and be around.